All right, guys, here we go. Back up at John's Peak. Just out for a little exploring ride. Out riding with my buddy Josh. Pretty good day to ride dirt bikes. But then every day is a good day to ride dirt bikes. Bike's running crisp today. Just yeah, having a good time. Feeling the power of that 250cc machine. Didn't really have any destinations planned or any real plan for the ride today. We're just kind of going out cruising around, having a good time, seeing what we can find. Coming through here, a lot of leaves covering the ground. It made it extra slippery, so you really had to be cautious. A lot of tree branches impeding your way. Little helmet slappers, if you know what I'm saying. Able to find neutral right there. Definitely wasn't planning on that, but sometimes it works out that way. No harm, no foul. Just riding a bunch of stuff today that we don't normally ride. Just, trying to, just have a little fun. That's what dirt bikes are all about. Josh got the gas repaired. Was the crank position sensor. He's replaced. Bike's running great today. And hopefully we're not going to have any further problems with that. It's kind of a test ride. Just got my rear shock back from NVT suspension. Got the cashmere coated barrel and the bigger reservoir. Derek did a great job on it. The shock's amazing. It's got the intense valve on it. I didn't even touch a clicker today. The fork and the shock are working really well. Not sure what Josh is doing here. I'm just going to go around him. A little bit of snow on the ground. I hate riding in the snow. I think I've made that clear in all my past videos. I'm just not something I really enjoy doing. I don't mind mud. I don't mind rain. I don't mind weather in general, but I'm just not a big fan of the snow. Got the big 3-gallon Aturbi's tank on the bike. Hopefully that'll keep you from having to pit in the longer hare scramble races this year. It's going to be a work in progress. We're going to kind of figure it out as we go. The tank definitely feels a little bit bigger. Makes the bike feel a little bit fatter, but it's really not noticeable. I noticed it when I first got on it.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, nothing. From a mental standpoint, I think the bike is heavier, but I think it's just because the tank's bigger and it looks bigger. I noticed that when I pull it off the stand, even when there's not much fuel in it. So, like I said, it's more of a mental thing than anything. When I'm riding the bike, I can't hardly even tell the tank's there.
Out for a little dirt bike ride. Getting into some weather, a little bit of snow on the ground, lots of rocks. This new shock is working so well. Freaking awesome. New shock, I guess it's just my old rebuilt shock that Derek took care of for me. NBC suspension. Go this way.
Pretty steep here.
The steep one.
Kind of taking it easy a little bit. Again, these are trails, for the most part, I haven't ridden before, or at the very least not in a long time, so not familiar with me right offhand. Kind of a fun little treacherous downhill.
Kind of hoping we don't have to go back up that.
Using some caution here because we don't want to find out that there's a tree laying across one of these trails and you're hitting it at speed. So
I don't think we will.
right back to where we started. This was a fun little connector trail. Unfortunately, I screw it up a little bit, but it's pretty short, but it's kind of fun. And then, of course, where I stop up here when I get kind of hung up on a route, just didn't hit it aggressively enough. I end up forgetting to turn the camera back on. So, anyhow. The 250 will lug, man. I tell you, it'll lug. I don't know. I don't think I need a 300. 250 will run in those lower RPM ranges, even with my big old butt on it. Yeah. So here I kind of screwed that up. This is a different part of the trail. I just forgot to turn the camera back on. Felt like I did that a lot today. Just kind of never knew when the camera was on and when it was off.
That was fun, dude.
I was doing fast.
Yeah, you were moving.
How fast were you? What was your speed just now? Were you just casual? Or were you
No, I was doing 85%, 95%.
That was every bit of 90 for me. Just try to keep up with you. I wasn't too far behind.
No, you did great.
Up, yeah. That slop, man. My back wheel and my rear brake, it's just like, it's like a drift session every turn. But I feel like we're building up those berms.
Yeah. I used to lap that. I actually missed the turn. We ended up way off of my old trail, but it's good because it's sloppy and slippery. It's good for working on stuff like that. I don't really know
if I remember this 8 right here.
Yeah.
8 and 1. This kind of looks familiar.
Normally we turn down there and we go up this little hill climb. It's super fun, but there's too many trees.
Just so you know, when this light comes on, I still have a full tank of gas left before I have to change or add oil. So we're good.
Okay.
But we can make our way back toward the truck. So
yeah. This is a fun little area in here that not too many people hit.
No,
So yeah, I missed out on a whole bunch of good footage there. Josh and I just kind of running through the muck. Again, just thought the camera was on and it wasn't. So when we got to that spot and we stopped and talked, I thought I turned the camera off and actually turned it on. So it happens sometimes. Obviously, I don't keep the camera running the whole time. You only have so much battery, even changing batteries. Just not how I've been doing it. I just turn the camera on here and there when I think something cool is going to happen. It does occasionally mean you miss you may miss a shot here or there, but I don't know. It's worked for me for this long, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But anyhow, I think that's all I got for this one. Appreciate you watching. Until the next one, I'm out.